Good morning, people. Now, this is what I did yesterday. I had a hell of a time doing it, but only because the wind didn't want to work with me when I spray painted this thing. But today, I figured I'd share how to do this. They're not hard, and all you need is hot glue. So I have a little piece right here. You can see that. Lighting in here really stinks, but so I have to make sure not to go any bigger than this because it's going right on the bottom here. Probably about like that. So, alright, this thing is hot. So let's get started. So, thought I'd do something crafty. You know, I had made a YouTube video yesterday about my cabinet that I was building, and which everybody has seen on Instagram, I'm sure. So, I had mentioned on it that I was gonna do a centerpiece and stuff like that, but I ended up spray painting it yesterday. It's got a coat of metallic silver, and then it's got a coat of glitter blast silver flash. And then once the icicles are on, then I put on the snow, which you can see right here, right above it. And I'm going to be hitting that with spray glitter as well as all this ice when it's all done. And then after that, I can just concentrate on putting the flowers on and lighting from underneath here. So, all right. So, this is how I do it. Ooh, it always does that. Hey, I'm gonna wave. Alright, let's try to zoom this thing in here. Oh, there we go. Hopefully, you'll be able to see that. You know what? Hold on a minute. I got a light. There we go. So if I can just get this to stay, we'll be good. Oh, that's no good. I went like that. Well, I don't know if that's even any better. Oh my God. And you wonder why people buy light. How about like that? That should be good. We will see. I can't prop it high up because it won't stay. There we go. Yeah, all right. Having some difficulties this morning. So anyway, let me show how to do a girly project. It's whatever. So, I don't want to get no bigger than this, alright? Alright. This is very, very easy. This is just parchment paper. You can use probably wax paper. This doesn't stick very well to it. Well, it does, but it doesn't melt it or anything. So you just kind of make a small bead, whatever. Doesn't really matter. And go straight across that way. And then you just drag these down. And they don't have to be straight or perfect. Just as long as some are longer than others. I know I haven't done a video in a while. I did just put one on YouTube, not because of anything else, just on how to do a cabinet door, really. So, and then I fill in between. Let me know if y'all can see this, man. Seriously. Words are kind of in the way. So, tip it more, tip it more. I don't know. Yeah, that's why I try to get the lighting so that you could see it. I don't know if you can see that. No, of course not. Because it's, it's clear. But it's there, trust me. And I just kind of build up on the ones that I already have. And a good way to do this too, to get that trickling effect, is it just bounce this like that, and it'll look like melting water or water going down the ice. It's a pretty neat effect. I found that out after my fingers started getting tired and I was hitting the old glue. But this is good if you want to do Christmas ornaments. Wish I thought about this during Christmas time, but wasn't making anything during that time. There. And this doesn't take any time to set up, by the way. This is actually fairly quick. But I mean, if you want to make it even quicker, you can, take this, put it in the freezer. I don't know, probably 30 seconds, and it'll be just like this. But if you don't put it in the freezer, then it won't turn white as much. And I have noticed that doing this, you go through a ton of glue sticks. Like, I got these ones. They're pretty long, and it's just a little gun. Of course, I'm close up now, but yeah, little gun right there, and I've already used a whole stick, just on that. So, mind you, you do go through quite a bit. So, I'll just do this little section here. just to show you how to apply it really once it's all dry and good to go. Okay. Dab this one down. Okay, can't get any longer than that. All right, put that down. So, and then we have that, right? So what I'm going to do is move that out the way, push that back a little bit. And I built this, by the way. And you can't see shit because I am totally zoomed in. Alright. Here we go. So yeah, I built this 1x and some not quarter inch, 8 inch. It's probably maple underneath it. I mean, it was $5 for, I think it was a 2 foot square of it at Lowe's. So it was whatever. Yeah, and then I just nailed it all together. Really cut them all up, nailed them together. And I don't know if you could see the glitter or not, but I'm going to zoom in on the bottom here. So, all right. So I'm going to use this piece, and we're going to put it right down to here because I want snow up here and possibly on top. But I don't want it touching the table. So, and then all you do is just add more hot glue, right? To glue it on. Right there. Now you have to be somewhat careful working with hot glue, because once this is on here, once the glue is actually on there and it's dry and you try to go pull it off, you're going to pull off not only the paint, but you're going to pull the wood off. This stuff is heavy duty. So now I'm just waiting for this one to dry so that I can show you, put it on there. So how you doing? You doing okay? Feel free to type something. Oh yeah, I didn't wave at him either. Well, he probably won't get it, but it's whatever. So, I mean, it's not that this is really a girly project, but, you know, I was asked to do centerpieces, so, I mean, there pretty much isn't anything that I can't really build or do, really. I'm like a jack of all trades when it comes to the art world, you know. I just wish I had a working airbrush. Oh, but I don't. Yeah, it's just a thing about letting this shit dry, you know. But I will say that the thinner that these are, the clearer it is. Because, I mean, if you can see this, that's pretty clear. you know. So, you know, of course, when you melt it down and then stack on top of it, you know, it becomes more translucent. I mean, you can still see through it, but not really well. So the more you put on it, the more translucent it's going to be, all the way until it becomes opaque, you know. So just a little tip for that one. I don't want to peel this off too soon either because I don't want it to curl. But let's see. And it's pretty easy to take off. It's like nothing. So you're going to get these little stringy things. You just pull those off. It's probably like hair or something from the thing. So, and there you have it. Yeah, I can make probably 3 rows all at one time, but I wanted to do something small just to show how it's going to look, you know. But I can also add to this, and if I didn't like these, I could cut them all off and just do them again. So there's really no making a mistake on these. But yeah, I can make a bunch of these at one time. And that's pretty much how it's going to sit. So let's grab it from behind it. So like that. So now what I can do, so I know I can't get any longer than that. So yeah, I can sit here and make, I made these. Now this was actually a lot though. I mean, you're talking, this was almost a whole package of glue sticks. Let me show you what the package looks like. It's 24 pieces to a package. I used 20 just to do the top. So that's a lot. And this little gun doesn't feel too good after a while. So, and I have this on it for weight, so that the paper don't lift up. But yeah, if you're gonna do a few at a time, just make yourself a line, you know, like a guideline, so that you know where to start. It doesn't even matter what it looks like, you know. And then if you wanted to, you can, I know I had one lying around here somewhere. But, you know, you could, here it is. So you could take a pencil and give yourself a penciled in guideline. 'Cause you don't want to use glue down there just in case, you know, some of the glue runs into it. And then you just got to cut it off and whatnot. So, and then you don't go any further than here. Then you can start again with another line. And just go straight across. It doesn't have to be straight. It ain't gotta be perfect. This is not a craft for perfection. And do another line. So yeah, you could do multiple of these at once, you know. So, but it's just, it really, this gun here really wears down on the finger. And the first time I did it, I thought my finger was bruising. So the tip of the finger didn't feel too good after 20 of these frickin' sticks. Okay. So, you then get to your line, just dab it. Now you could do this like a ruler setup, you know, to where it looks like, you know, you're doing your inch, inch, and then the quarter inch, and then making them stagger like that. So I don't know if this will show up very well. Alright, so like right here you have an inch, and then all the lines are smaller, longer, small, long, small, long. You do it like that, you know, and then as you go, you just add to them. And for anybody who's got, like, you know, little kids, this would be really fun for them. I know if I was doing this when my daughter was young, she'd have loved doing this. Because this doesn't involve drawing, it doesn't involve anything other than your imagination on what ice would look like. And a package of the sticks for 24 it was like $8. So it wasn't all that pricey, really, but you do tend to go through a lot of these. And if you don't like the shape of one, when it's dry, just cut it off and redo it. Because there's no messing this up at all. None whatsoever. See? Now that was one stick. So but I hope none of my followers hate me for doing the crafty thing. But I thought it was pretty cool and I had to share it. And once I start getting ideas, they don't go away until I do them, and if they come out pretty cool, then I stick with it. Yeah, this thing likes to creak and sounds like it's breaking. This is why I tell people, don't ever lose your creativity. Everybody has it. You know, it's just applying it. Don't say you can't do something until you try. And then when you try, you make sure you go in actually with a positive outcome in your mind. Because if you go in with it knowing that you can't do something, you're just telling yourself you can't do it. Like, this is all creative, you know? I'll just push it down a little like that. Let it dry on my hand, take it off. I mean, this is kind of time consuming, especially if you're doing a lot of them. But I mean, if I was just to sit here and do a tiny little video on it, it wouldn't take that long at all. But doing a whole thing, yeah. I'll probably be putting this on YouTube anyway. Alright, let that dry up. See, that's the stringy thing. Oh, you probably can't see that, but let's see. That looks like hair, but that's actually the glue. And that's just what happens. So I'm actually gonna take this one, glue it on so it's not sitting around. I wanted a bigger glue gun, but it's the glue guns that cost a lot of money. I mean, I'm sure that they're good and all, but I mean, I saw one glue gun, it was like $60 just for a stupid glue gun. I'm like, really? 60 bucks. Then you just hang it like that. And then that's all glued on. Well, I guess I'll work on this one while that one's drying. Start with the ends. You can also make this like a curtain effect too, like if you're really good at it, I guess. So if you were to round this off, like that, and there's that hair thing stuff again, and then follow that line, you could make a curtain effect. You know what, too, you could probably get away with bead, bead. Almost like cake decorating, you know, and then just kind of connect these, daubing a little. I don't know, like simulated raindrops or something. Something like that. Oh, you should try new things, you know. another stick. I'm gonna put another one right in here too. Yeah, it kind of wears down on the finger, you know. But, you know, like, if you were to do this at home, there'd be no rush to do it. But, this is one of them videos, like I had a thought in my head, this is one of them videos to where I'm like, if I ever saw this on my Instagram, I would just be passing it up. I won't lie. And the nice thing about this is no two icicles are going to be the same. Alright, you can pretty much see how sloppy this is going on. This is not by any means perfect at all. I'll give my finger a rest now. You know, and then you got that blanket, like, or that curtain effect. I'll be putting more in between, but oh, you probably can't even see that, huh? Yeah, I'm sorry. Bad cameraman. So like that. See, so you got the. You just do a sketch of something round. You could probably trace a plate. You know, put a guideline up at the top, and then just run it across. So I don't know. There we go. I appreciate it. So, alright. But at least you could see the end result. Right there. And we'll take this off so you can see the snow. Well, almost. Yeah, no, don't ever shine a light on the snow. But there we go. So yeah, no, I mean, I would like to just, do painting videos and stuff like that, but, I don't know. It's just sometimes you just want to do something new, something different. That's why I can sit here and honestly say there's almost nothing that I cannot do in the art world, because I've tried it all, and the ones that stick with me are the ones that I do. So, this one should peel off. And clean it off. Yeah. There we go. Bad cameraman, Eric. You suck. You're fired. Yeah, those look like cobwebs. Yeah. I mean, unless you like that kind of thing, I would definitely take it off. Which is what I'm doing. Not enough coffee this morning. Alright. So now, and this is not by any means perfect or evenly separated or symmetrical or anything else like that. Okay? So, and that's the whole point, because I mean, when icicles form, they're not perfect. They just drip, and then they freeze, and then what you get is what you get. So now, what I will do, there we go. So I want to cut right there. Just cut this right off. Oh. There we go. And that'll fit right across like that. So I'll glue that on. Just like that. And here's the good thing too. I won't do it down here yet, but let's say you see, whoops, okay, you see you can add something here, and this is already on there, and it's got the snow and whatever, and da 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 da. Let's just say this is a finished piece, right? And you wanted to add to it, you can. Bam. I don't know if you can see that or not. So I added to this one right there. It should be more shiny than the rest, but I think there you go. So we'll do it again. You just add to it. Okay, we won't pull that so much because that's just gonna. So what that's gonna do now, okay, is that'll dry, just like that. And I mean, you could do this as an added finish because it'll dry like that, but or you can just leave it alone and not add to it at all. But I just thought I'd show that to you, just so you know you cannot make a mistake. You just can't. There's just no way that you can mess this up at all. See, and then it's got added drips. Oh, you know, of course you can't see that, but because the light in here sucks. but yeah, but you can add to this whole thing if you wanted to. You know. So, all right, let's turn this around. Yeah, I still gotta put some more snow on here, which I'm probably gonna go all the way to there with it. But yes, I was using a paintbrush to put it on. So, oh, I hate my light. This is why they always tell you to use natural light. You know, nothing beats natural light, man. Nothing. So, and now for this section, we have that. So cut this one. It's going to go there. And then, I don't want that cut right off. And then what I have to do is, because you gotta get in here, I'll do this side here. So put that up against there, yeah, and cut right there. You won't get as many, but they'll be there. Yeah, and see, like right here I have a separation, I don't like it. So I fill it in. And it's all good. So, let me turn this now. The only thing I wouldn't recommend is putting the glue right on your piece. Only because, you know, let's say you didn't want, you know, it turns out you didn't want the glue there, well, you're left with it there, because the minute you peel it off, you're peeling all that off. So, I'm doing all this, and it's still up there. Yep, I'm fired. Alrighty, so now, this piece, yeah, the longest portion of doing this is just waiting for it to dry. Yeah. Story of my life. That's probably the most tedious part of this whole thing, is just waiting for it to dry. But I guarantee you do this with your you know, your little ones or grandchildren or, you know, whatever. Just little kids would enjoy doing this. So, right at that icicle too. Good deal. Yeah, and it's good that you have some thick, some thin, some staggered, because, I mean, that's leaving it natural, you know? So, with this one here, could use a few more. That's just too separated for my taste. So, add right to that I cut off. Just simply add to this. This is also a good way of fixing ones that you don't like. Here it is. Oh, wow, that was 4 sticks. That's all out. So, now I gotta take from a new package. So what do you think? You enjoying it so far? Alright. And I don't know if that'll show up good. So, and like I said, if I don't like them, I can just add to them. You know, just as they are. You know, I can connect them, I can cut them out, redo them, doesn't matter. I'm just waiting for this one to dry. So throw in another stick while I wait. You know, this is actually probably really good for people who live in warm places and want to see ice. Because either they've moved somewhere where there's no more snow, or they've just never seen it. This is a good way to see it without experiencing all the coldness and freezing your fingers. There we go. So you just keep adding and whatnot, and it doesn't even matter. Yeah, I can't go a day. Uh, and when I say a day, I really mean all day. I drink nothing but coffee. It's all I drink all day long. Coffee, 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 and I drink it black. Can't really see, but yeah, there's no cream. I don't do sugar. Hell no. I'm putting none of that crap in my coffee. I feel if you put all that stuff in your coffee, it's no longer coffee. Oh, you just done failed the bean. And ruined a totally good cup of coffee. Because that's what coffee is. It's all about the bean, you know. If you don't have the bean, then you don't. All you got is flavored coffee. You know, if you want flavoring in your coffee, I can take cinnamon or whatnot, put it right in the pot, and then brew it. Then I get cinnamon coffee, ginger, all kinds of stuff. But I put it right in the pot before I brew it. Don't put it in the filter with the coffee, because then it'll just clog and whatever. Another thing I'm starting to notice too, I put a blob of glue right here. Now it looks like the icicles behind it, so you can even get depth with this. That's pretty cool. Yes, you can. That's awesome. Well, I guess I'll just do another one. I'll wait for that one. Because I still need this whole side here. So I want that to be one solid piece. So alrighty. I never do it the same way twice. I always have that nasty habit of not being consistent. But this is more like that way I was just trying to describe. So you got all your inches, right? And now you can do your 1/4 inch, which would just be in between. Now you do your little 16th. Or 1/8 inch. I wouldn't suggest trying to do a 16th. I would not go in between these too much because they'll just end up connecting. And it won't look natural. So inch, 1/2 inch. Yeah, maybe these would be considered 1/4 inch, I don't know. But yeah, something like that. And then you have something to build on. And then you just connect them. glass glue stick. Awesome. Okay. And then you can sit there and you can look at that and find ways to either, to improve it or just add to them. Because you can go, once these are dry, you can actually go right on top of them. You just do them again. So this ought to be good. There we go. See? Then you get all these cobweb thingies. See, and this one looks like it's dripping. There we go. Stupid. Okay. This one right here looks like it's dripping. There we go. It's a neat little effect. Look, now I'm the Bob Ross of glue sticks. That's a neat little effect. Oh. I must have seen every one of his episodes, man. Alrighty. So now, that is going to go right here. Yep. Right there. No, not right there, because I wanted that all one piece. That's what that piece is for. If that piece is even long enough. So what we'll do, we'll cut this. Right there. There we go. That's going to go right there. Since I have a fat one right here, this one's really thick, so I only need that one piece to go right on the inside. And that's going to go right here. Oh yeah, and I also picked up some geodes, man. This one's really nice. This is a blue geode. See, there's the rock on the back. And that's on the inside. And a purple one. And the outside of this rock is actually glittering and stuff like that. But, well, alright, it's finally telling me I got time remaining. Oh, sweet. Now, okay, well, show's over. 17, 16, 15. Alright, they finally listened. Holy shit. Well, hope you all had fun. Learned a thing or two. Check you out in the next one.